All right,
So
guys,
I'm just finishing off my tea.
we are back, but we're missing Xena.
It's fine. My
Yeah,
tea's
it's
ready.
Okay.
Just need to put milk in it when it's done.
So next day rolls around.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay, so I guess we all stayed at the same tavern.
And I'm still
Yeah,
unconscious.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
except for Jeff.
Yeah.
He's not
So I
in the
think
best state.
like what we want to do next. So have we? Because I don't think we can afford any weapons or anything unless you have a secret wealth that you're not telling me about.
Well, I'm pretty sure we could afford like malls or some heavy wooden sticks or something.
Not sure how well that would work though, especially against like if there are liches around.
Yeah, I think.
I think it would make more sense to say maybe we could find someone that needs some work doing.
That seems like the most logical thing to do, considering we can't just sit around forever doing nothing.
Oh, by the way, Jeff, is my pay still running?
The Queen of England.
That mug is so British.
Does that come standard
I don't
issue in
know
every
because
house?
I'm still unconscious.
Yeah.
True. I'll just take my pay from his pockets.
Oh yes, it's about to come up on stream.
No, we will have to wait until we don't have unconscious people laying around. So I guess we can just kind of look for any work that might need doing and see if we can get anything.
Can I ask the clergyman for the ETA on Jeff?
They say he'll be around in another day.
All right.
I think what we're gonna have to do is do some shirtless montages for some people.
Yes.
Just do some janitor work or something.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Yeah. Might as well in the meantime.
Mm.
Maybe find a wizard or something.
Yeah.
Need some help around the shop.
All right, you guys find some stuff to do. That's not all that interesting. Blah blah blah. Time passes. Jeff wakes up.
No. The day after, I want to be with Jeff when he wakes up.
Okay, you're there.
I'm
Okay.
there.
Oh, hello, Christian.
Hi, Jeff.
The spiders. They hit me a good one.
You can
Alright.
say that, yeah?
What are we gonna do now?
Well, did we make any money off the jobs we did yesterday?
Yeah, but
Like-
you couldn't find that much work to do on such short notice, and it really only covered the food and lodging that you had already accrued.
Okay.
Oh,
I suggest what we do is we find someone in need and we do some jobs for them. Not huge ones, just minor ones. Maybe some adventuring stuff, but we really need more items if we want to do anything serious.
Yeah, maybe some mercenary work, etc.
Yeah.
What about looking up a paladin or something about the lich?
Yeah, speaking of that, I did find a paladin, and I informed him of our Lichy friend back there, and he set out to deal with him. So that means either he's dealt with, or he's gonna
coming back
know
with
we sent
vengeance.
someone after him. Although I don't know if he'd care that much, to be honest, because he didn't seem to care when I stabbed him in the back of the head.
But he
Yeah,
might
yeah.
care more about us sending people to kill him.
Maybe,
Yeah.
considering he wasn't a weak
I would-
paladin.
I would suggest we keep watch from now on. Just in
Yeah.
case we send someone to try and
have to watch ourselves.
yeah.
Okay.
Careful.
So I guess other than that, we can look for anyone that may be hiring for some mercenary work in local taverns and stuff like that.
So I guess are we in the tavern at the moment? Thanks.
Sure.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, then we go to go probably to the tavern keep. Say, hello, do you happen to know if anyone's looking for some mercenary work?
There's always some mercenary work needs to be doing.
You know
Someone's
where I
always
would-
hiring an extra sword arm, but you don't look like you got the sword, nor the arm to swing it.
I'll have you know, this is a fine arm.
I may not have a sword, but I do have a pack of mighty hounds at my disposal.
I have the spade.
You have not met the flag of justice.
Okay. Then Keep says, well, if you got a pack of hounds, I hear the local lord, mercenary work, is looking for some hunting dogs. You could conceivably sell them off to him. Pretty good penny.
I think
Maybe
we
that
can
would
sell
help
dogs.
us get geared up. I'll go see about that. Thank you.
Huh.
Thing is, so I guess we gotta go and huddle around. And, like, we probably do need to sell them. I mean, if we can sell them for enough to get some weapons, we can then do mercenary work and it'd be.
Yeah, maybe we could get enough money to actually find some real work. So, I guess, are my other dogs healed up yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I collect my dogs and I head out to this local lord.
Well, here's the issue. You go to get the dogs from the clergy, and they say, "Oh, you already came by and got them yesterday."
Did
Sorry,
I?
what?
Well, someone came by and picked up the dogs and took them. And thought it was you.
Did he?
Could
see
you
Flash
could you
do-
tell me what he looked like, friend?
I kind of thought he was you. Just kind of, average-looking guy. I mean,
Well,
who would pretend
unfortunately-
to leave dogs and pay their tab?
That's a good question. He even paid for. Okay, well,
I turn to
I
Jeff.
I guess I'm out 2 dogs.
Can I turn to Jeff and ask if if liches are known to be able to shapeshift?
Well, would you know that?
I look
I don't
at
know,
him,
you seem to be
and
the
I'm still
intelligent
wondering
one.
how we know it's a lich.
And I explained that although I don't know that I would know exactly what having a blast of cold through me when I got punched means, but I know it's some unholy motherfucker.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Good enough for me.
smarter than
And the
ever.
paladin
Unholy
as well.
motherfuckers shapeshift?
Yeah, I asked I
no.
asked the clergy guy.
If they ask the clergy, I'm just going to say no if they ask me.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
A very hesitant no.
all right. Well, I asked the priest guy. Be like, do you know of any unholy humanoid creatures that can shapeshift?
Vampires, werewolves,
Okay.
any sort of lycanthrope.
Anything more on the cold
like a different
side of
human.
things?
Cold.
Well, I don't you get much more cold
The,
than vampires.
Cold favorite? Okay. Well,
It might have been a
thanks for
vampire.
your information. And I guess I turn around to the party and I say, I don't think we're going to have any luck tracking down my 2 dogs. That's going to be a tough one, considering we don't have any
Whistle.
leads to go off of. I whistle.
Your current dogs around you seem happy.
Okay.
How many do you have left?
Should be 4, maybe.
Sure.
I guess we have to.
Considering the 6 attacking were all of my dogs.
Look,
Whenever
I
they
will
attack you.
even sell. I'll even sell the flag if needed.
I don't know if the Lord's interested in the flag, but I guess we
Obviously
can
will
go
be,
see.
It's patriotic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this
Well,
is England, you know?
Okay. I
This is
take my
England.
remaining
England,
dogs
This is America.
and go to the local Lord.
Okay.
Okay.
You,
Greetings.
you get an audience with him eventually. He says, I hear you're here to sell me some hunting dogs.
I'm very excited
Yes.
for sell.
Love to see
These,
these ones.
These ferocious hounds have been in my service for a year or 2 now, and they've done me nothing but good. And as much as it pains me to sell them, we're in need of some money right now. And I
I
show
point
them the
to,
dogs.
I point to the one with 3
These
legs.
are your ferocious hunting hounds?
I say yes. Although they may look small and weak, they are very ferocious at heart. And if you would allow me to just display what they can do, I'm sure you'd be impressed.
I point to one of them and say, I saw this one rip the foot off an ogre.
I also saw that one rip a chunk out of his flesh, and I point to Xena.
Yes.
A
Yes.
foot off an ogre, really?
Mm.
They have been known to be
Maybe one
very
of
dangerous to
as
their
well.
enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never played Tokyo Jungle?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, I was hoping for something a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit faster. So, You'll have to
Oh, I
forgive
assure you
me
they're
if-
quite fast.
Don't let their little legs confuse you. They are twice as fast as your average hound.
and what would you be willing to bet on that?
One
Uh,
of these
well,
dogs things.
As you can tell,
Why don't you
we're
bet a
willing to
year
sell
of your?
dogs for money.
Why don't you bet a year of your servitude, indentured servitude, against?
I am from
10,000 gold?
England.
I ask what this servitude would what
Oh, you know,
task
indentured
I would
servitude.
undertake.
You know how that goes. Just whatever
Yeah.
work needs to be done.
So when
I
I
say
say
knowing
twice
a
as
raw,
fast, I'm
knowing a raw deal.
very
I say
Make it.
if Stumpy here can beat a hound of your choice in a race, I'll take that bet.
I'm not taking that bet. Just to notify.
It's just
He's
me.
taking it. It's his servitude, not my servitude.
1 year servitude versus 10,000 gold. That your 3-legged dog can beat my 4-legged hound.
Yes. Stumpy here
Done.
is well trained, and he's been in my service for years. I have confidence in his abilities.
Well, you're
You
enslaved. now.
guys shake on it?
He said a year.
A year.
A year. Okay. I lean over to him and like, okay, for 10,000 gold, that's not too bad, but that still sucks.
Yeah. Well, I don't
I
have
lean
anything
over
left
to him
to
and
lose
say,
at this point.
"What the
So-
hell?"
All right,
Sweet.
and the dogs race.
Come on, chat.
Race?
Tell me we
I
get
thought
to
they were
roll.
fighting.
Come on, chat, don't fail us now.
So, I had completely
They
forgotten
were
about chat.
fighting.
So, I need from you. I need an athletics check from Stumpy, who
Okay.
has a penalty to athletics because Stumpy only has
God.
3 legs. Stumpy's
on,
athletics
Stumpy.
is 7.
I mean, I'm sure he's a level 10 Chihuahua by now, though, so
Oh no. he's
Yeah,
only 12
sure, but-
Chihuahua.
base stats never really go up. So
that's
Yeah.
true.
D20 plus 7 versus the Hounds, I would say 15 athletics. So D20 plus 7
you-
versus
have
D20 plus 15.
Can I use my +3 in any skill on Stumpy's athletics?
No.
Okay. Well, do I have any steroids?
No.
Okay. Well,
Stumpy wins the
alright.
race for
Yes.
$5.
I
Roll your die, roll your die.
all right. I bend down and I tell Stumpy, "This is it, boy. If you win this race, we'll be rich, and you'll get to live life in the lap of luxury. So don't let me down." Can I roll it? Oh, it's
Oh,
not even
wow.
bad.
Wow, that isn't bad at all.
Yes, thank you, Anonymous. We love you.
All right, so the local lord brings out his dog, and it's this like red-coated, burning red-eyed dog that kind of smells a little bit like sulfur, and
Oh,
it kind of barks, and you notice like little bits of flame come out when it barks at you. And you guys set up the race between Stumpy and this hellhound, and the race is off, and the hellhound is like immediately like so much farther than Stumpy, but before it gets all the way to the finish line, it notices like this hair hopping like because you're by this like a what do you call it, a forest, like wealthy landowner has like
Yeah.
hunting grounds and shit.
Yeah.
And there's this like rabbit like hopping down the road, and the hellhound is running, and then it skirches and takes after the rabbit. Rabbit fucking takes off. Hellhound takes after it. Stumpy, no idea, completely oblivious, and just like runs its three-legged heart out. Makes it across the finish line well before the hellhound. Local lord is yelling his ass off. You're like, what? No, to the finish line, no, what the? And it's just like, it's awful. Eventually, they get control of the hellhound, and he comes over and says, "Clearly, my dog was faster. I think we know who won that race."
I say
So
your
I know
dog.
yes.
Your dog may have been faster, but my dog was more obedient and well trained. And in the world of hounds, that means everything.
So I'm going to put my arm around him and say, now what about that 1,000 gold you were talking about?
10,000.
That 10,000 gold. Silly me.
That's
Kind of,
fucking ridiculous. No, I'm not
I put
paying.
my hand in my bag, and I have a nail at the ready.
Okay. He's like, that's ridiculous. My hound was far faster than your little cat. Your three-legged cat.
How many are there guards around us at the moment or not?
There must
There's
be
a
a
couple
reason why you're
manservants.
seeking a hunting dog. If you already have that hellhound, obviously it's not because your hellhound is slow. It's obviously because that your hellhound is not very well trained and not easily controlled. What my friend here just demonstrated is not only a well-trained dog, but a quality one at that. Who knows what your hellhound could decide to do when you're off on the hunt? You could be hunting your favorite quail, and all of a sudden it sees a deer, it takes off, and before you know it, you've got yourself a nice little forest fire. And you are willing to accept that is better over this finely trained animal.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Had a power outage.
Ooh.
It's kind of
Followed by this.
before the Lord says anything. I make the point that my friend Stumpy here won the race fair and square. And either you risk your reputation as a noble lord of the land, or you pay up the gold you owe me.
You did shake.
He looks
Indeed.
back and forth. There were a couple other people about who had witnessed everything. Grumbling, he goes back into the house, produces a bag full of small gems and platinum pieces, hands it off to you, and says, "I have my eye on you. If there's even the slightest thing that's out of place."
I say, thank you, good sir. And just for your information, my hounds are no longer for sale. And I walk away.
I just kind of jump up and down saying, I'm rich, we're rich, money!
And as I'm walking away, I have Stumpy on my shoulder. I'm just
Okay.
kind of holding him there.
Oh.
All right.
And I know a scam when I hear one.
So, now that we are loaded with cash money Wonga,
Yeah.
suggest that we go buy some pretty sweet loot.
Yeah. We roll on over to the blacksmith and see what he
All right.
has.
What do you want?
It's like imagine just like children in a sweet shop.
I guess we're all. Are we essentially fighters? Or
Yeah, we're all
You're-
fighters,
you're-
man.
okay.
Essentially single level fighters with stats of 10 all around, except
I
Or are we
basically-
first
Fighters
level
use.
or nilf level?
excuse
I
me.
tell the party to pick out armor and weapons that they'd like.
What'd you say, Christian?
Are we first level or nilf level?
First level.
Okay.
So at this rate, before we do that, I look to Ezekiel and ask, so what are you going to do with that gold considering you won it?
I plan on getting everybody in this party geared up and able to take on some mercenary work.
Okay.
Thank you.
And after he says that, I look to Bob and I say, Bob, I believe I will no longer need you as my employee, but instead, I would like to think of you now as my coworker.
Sounds good to me.
Promotion.
Yes, promotion. Yes. What's my new
Yes,
title?
I will have
Wait,
the
how
I will
much
have
gold
the
did you
rest.
win?
I'll have the rest of your pay after we finish our first job.
I don't.
10k.
Yeah.
What?
So I guess
Basically, I'm
we
saying
get
I'll finish
tons of
paying you
gear.
after we get paid next.
Oh, works for me. I only get like what a silver
Anything
key.
gold
So
or something. I don't know.
so I'm okay with this.
Yep, there you go.
Also, if I get a promotion, what's my new title? I demand a title. Everyone fancy has a title.
You can be Bob the Builder.
But that was
What
my
would you like
previous
to be?
job.
Bob, what would you like to be called?
Bob the junior manager.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can do that.
Great. It's a deal.
Awesome.
So
And then
before
Then we're like a bunch of girls at the mall when we go to the armor shop. Oh my gosh, look
Yeah.
at this!
So I guess we can basically get whatever we want at this point.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So-
barring like super magical shit.
Yeah, you can buy
So-
everything non-magic pretty much.
Do we all have 2,000 each then? Split it, or-
yeah.
I'd say it'd
That's
be
fine with
easier
me.
to say we have 10,000 split between the party.
Yeah.
So like we could spend a bunch of money on a single magical item and then get really basic stuff for the rest of us.
Yeah, just get chainmail and stuff. That might work.
If you don't mind, I'd quite like to look for maybe a bow or something. That could be fun.
Ah, yes, me too. I do
I-
not fancy standing
No.
in the front at all.
As you've seen,
Oh,
my
that's better.
aim in the thick of things isn't amazing. However, my hand skills are quite good.
Out of curiosity, how much have you trained with a bow? It's not exactly a simple weapon.
Ah,
No, it isn't.
in the land of England.
I swear the pronunciation of that place changes every time.
Oh yes, it's rather you know, there's lots of dialects around England. But in the land of England, it is common practice for people to be brought up learning how to use a bow, as we have England has a very strong archery division.
Yeah, they're famous for their
I know.
longbowmen.
I know my way around it.
The longbowmen who lost in the war against Frunes.
Oh, now we beat Fruits. Fruits just surrendered. We're fine. Stop your bickering.
All right, yeah.
So,
We.
We go by.
What does the shop have, Neil?
They got weapons and armor.
Okay. So
what type of bows do you sell?
Long and
I
short.
don't. This is a blacksmith shop. You would have to go to a carpenter or someone that works with wood. We work
Off
with
to the
metal.
carpenters. I'll stand at the back then. Just like walk
But-
around the
The Fletcher would make it.
iron bows.
I'm just gonna get a full set of chainmail.
That's how much?
And
How many?
are there fist weapons?
You can get some sort of like gauntlets or brass knuckles sort of things.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get some spiked gauntlets or something.
Okay. You can get some spike gauntlets, no problem.
All right, well, I'll do that.
Okay. So you all,
Actually,
what do you all get equipment for
Yeah.
stuff?
Basically, all get chainmail if we can.
Yeah.
what is the is the pros of a chainmail over like hide armor?
Higher AC, more HP, absorbs more damage.
Does it give
It's
you?
made of
is there
metal. It won't burn.
Are there any negatives of it?
It's heavier. It's more expensive.
Oh, okay, then I'll buy a set of chainmail if I can, as well as a bow. Well,
Since
that's extra.
since Bob is quite strong, could he theoretically carry a chainmail, a warhammer, and a short sword?
He could.
Yeah.
I just like to be prepared for different types of enemies. You know, you just cannot stab a zombie to death. Or
Clever point.
so yeah, chainmail, warhammer, short sword.
How much is a short sword?
I don't know, like 10 gold.
Oh, okay, so we're talking tiny amounts here.
Yeah, we could.
Chainmail is like, you know,
And as
100 gold for chainmail, I think, or 75.
Oh, okay.
75.
Yeah, we can go searching for some really nice magical items after. We get out of here.
if there are any.
Yeah.
I think we'll get chainmail then.
Hmm.
How heavy is the chainmail? 45?
Yeah. Yeah.
40.
No.
40.
40? 40 sounds
40.
right.
Yeah, 40.
Alright.
Then
Do you perchance have any scale mail?
No.
No? Okay. Studded leather?
No.
No? Okay.
Again, blacksmith.
Yes, well,
Okay.
studded leather has the metal in it.
Right, but they would put that together not at a blacksmithery,
Fine.
but at
I
a...
figured this was just general shopping.
You're
Oh,
probably
fine.
that
Yeah, you
planet
can
for
find
that.
some leather armor if you'd rather.
Yeah, I'll go buy some studded leather armor so that way it doesn't make much. It's basically so I don't get encumbered overly. So
can I go to the Fletcher next?
Sure. What do you
Yeah.
get at the Fletcher?
Do Fletchers sell bows, don't they?
Yes.
Cool. So can you talk me through the differences between a short bow and a long bow?
Shortbow can fire flight arrows. Longbow can fire flight or sheaf arrows. Sheaf arrows are meant for combat, and they deal more damage. Longbows cannot be fired from horseback while riding unless you have a proper horseback riding proficiency or a specialization in the longbow. Shortbows can be fired anywhere that you'd think you'd be able to normally fire a bow, but a longbow is actually 6 feet tall. So it's kind of one of those things where it's really awkward to fire if you're in certain quarters or on things
6 feet.
or behind things. Yeah. A longbow is 6 feet tall.
And since you're an Englishman, you probably want a longbow.
Yeah, I was thinking. You know, English are very
Well, a true Englishman would have known the difference between a shortbow and a longbow.
yes.
Well,
They
a
would.
true Englishman probably has never seen a short bow. Why would there
A true
be one?
Englishman would never have seen a short bow.
Yes.
You would have seen them and the over the
I just
corpses of the
wanted-
French soldiers.
I just wanted to make sure that the French, that the French had a good idea, or that they had miniaturized the longbow. Anyway, I think I'll have an English longbow, please.
Oh, what longbow?
An English longbow.
The fuck is that?
I go to the shopkeep and whisper, just go with it. Ask for an extra gold and you'll be okay.
Can I just have your finest longbow?
Sure. He gives
Cool.
you his finest longbow.
Then, which was the arrows that did the most damage? 'Cause there
Sheaf
was
arrows, they don't fly as far, but they have heavier,
How far do they
more.
fly?
I don't. Do you really care
Oh.
enough for me to look this up, or do you just want the bow that
No.
does the most damage?
I just want to know how far I'm going. I mean, are we talking like?
Like 100 yards is short range.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. We can do that. I just
Yeah.
didn't. I just thought it might be a bit less.
No, it's
so-
still a freaking bow. It's
Okay, good. I'll have some of those sheath arrows then. Can I have 30.
Sure. All right. Anyone else have anything else they need?
Yeah, you go
yeah.
first.
Do you think any blacksmith can make dog armor, specifically Chihuahua armor?
The blacksmith takes a look at your dog, says, I could do it. It'll take me a while to do it. I'll need to keep the dog around to get measurements and figure out how it would fit, but I could do it.
Okay.
It'd be expensive.
About how long and how much would it cost?
Probably a month or so to make. And probably in the
Okay.
order of, I don't know, 400, 500 gold.
All right. So, I guess I have 4 dogs.
Yeah.
So 4 sets of this armor would be 1,600 gold then, correct?
Yeah. Sure.
All right. I'll take that then.
So it'll be ready.
And that's basically all my gold gone. So, yeah.
So you get armor and weapons for yourself and dog armor for your dogs,
Yep.
which will take like a month each.
Stumpy can get like a little S logo on his.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, they wouldn't really take a month each now, would they? The leather
Well,
processing
think
is
about it, you have
mostly
to
just
work them,
waiting
it'll
for.
take-
I assume they would take a month total. If he can
Yeah,
do them all at the
just-
same
Well,
time.
because
I
it's
don't
a
know.
matter of like creating the joints that work together. I mean,
Yeah.
like nice plate mail or nice armor. There is a lot of joints, a lot of hinges. Things have to fit perfectly together in just its way to give you a lot of flexibility and maneuverability. So it's not just like I need to this quantity of sheet mail. It's like
Yeah.
here, and then we have to make sure that this like very fine details here. Oh, and then I fucked up. Okay, well let's redo this whole piece over again. Make sure everything fits and oils, and it takes a long time to like put together a suit of plate mail.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
if you've
luckily-
never made plate mail for a dog, you kind of have to like transition what you know about human armor into dog armor. It'd be
Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine since luckily we don't have to wait real life months for that to happen.
I think then while we wait for that to happen, we should
We should look for some work, yeah.
just rework now.
Is there perchance anywhere that is selling magical items, Neil?
no.
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 Okay. So this is like a moderate, lower than moderate sized town with just enough shops for us to do our basic shopping.
This is a fairly moderate-sized town. Most places don't sell magic items.
Is
okay.
there a shop for hats?
Yes, there's a hat boutique.
What hats are available?
Are you gonna go for a bowler or a top hat?
I'm looking for a top hat.
They
Okay.
only have baseball caps.
I'll
And
I'll
sombreros.
I'll just leave. Just turn around and leave.
I buy one.
Leave straight away.
Okay.
Oh,
He's gonna get a
I'm
Yankees hat.
disgusted.
Neil.
No, there's
In
a
this
picture of
town-
a knight on it with a lance charging at something.
Just leave disgusted at the whole thing.
So yeah,
Oh shoot. Anyway, Neil.
Yeah.
first
Before we go, I get a short bow, 30 of the short bow arrows, and studded leather armor.
Okay.
Okay. So now we go up to the same bartender and we say, now we'd like some real mercenary work, please. If you know of any, of course.
Oh wow, you've really improved your lot here. It seems.
Turns out my dogs are very talented, yes.
Well, I hear there are a bunch of warg riders all that way that have been harassing some of our supply lines. I bet if you manage to hunt some of them down and churn in their heads, you get a nice little reward for that.
Ice.
Interesting. You guys interested in that?
Let's go.
All right. So we set off.
Whoa,
in
whoa,
search of-
whoa, whoa! I didn't buy anything.
What'd you
That'd
want?
be unfortunate.
Could I afford field plate mail?
Maybe. So specific. So specific. It would take some time to build, fitted to you properly, but
How much time? Like a day?
I'm looking. Hold on. Field plate is AC rating 2. There's the cost of armor?
Page 69, the player's handbook.
What?
Oh man, you know your stuff.
I have the book in front of me.
What player's handbook are you using?
I have the orange, goldish one.
Hold it up.
The New York one.
Yeah. I have a slightly different version.
Yeah, the black one.
Yeah, I got the black one. Things have been slightly rearranged.
Yeah.
Here we go. Field plate. Field plate is 2,000 gold. You could get field plate, but then no weapons.
Really?
You have 2,000 exactly.
Okay, Jeff, could I go 10
He
gold?
inquires about it. I'll give him enough money so that he can buy weapons.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright. I'd have a set of field plate and a halberd.
All right.
Nice.
A halibut.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
You mean a halberd?
No. Halibred. Halibred.
If you're
No, no.
A9, it's a halberd.
No.
No, it's a finely named English halberd.
Halberd.
Yeah, the
Halberd.
English halberd. Yeah, the halibut is a halberd with like a loaf of bread stuck on the end.
No, it's a halberd. Halberd.
With
All right. So you
bread.
guys have all this
Hello.
equipment. And while the dogs are getting fitted and armor's being created for the dogs, you guys are off in search of this party of riders.
Wait, did I get the armor fitted?
Yeah, you can get it
Okay.
fitted. It'll take a week, but you can do it.
Okay.
You have the whole Eye of the Tiger scene as you just like walk off into the distance.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I guess he
Anyone have any
said he gave a direction as to where the Warg Riders were rampaging about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess we just go off and search for them then.
Okay.
We adventure murder hobo our way over there.
Yeah.
Adventuring her murder hobos. Away.
And thus be is the journey to become powerful enough to destroy that fucking lich.
Hmm.
And Vagrant Zero, you know it all too well.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of how to fit everything together. This is not exactly the most straightforward storyline.
This isn't exactly a storyline.
Yeah, I know. I'm having a lot of difficulty with this one. What the fuck are we doing? How do I? All right, so you're cruising around for a couple of days looking for these Warg Riders, and eventually you come across tracks and signs. You find a campfire that has Warg footprints leading out from it, and as you travel along, you see across an open area a set of riders kind of cruising about. They're a little bit too far away for you to reach right now, and of course they're on Warg, so they can always outrun you if they need to, but they don't seem to have spotted you guys yet.
So I take out my war horn
Hmm.
that I still have, although my dogs are back in time getting fitted, and I blow it and just kind of stare at them.
Okay. The wargs start coming your way.
Okay, I'm going to take out and string my bow.
Okay.
I'm assuming I already had my bow strung, so I'm just going to take it out and get ready to fire.
Assuming they're on wargs, I'm gonna take out the war maul or whatever I called it.
And I have my halberd.
All right.
My bow.
And I just kind of stand there with my my fist weapons at the ready. I'm sure they're going to be effective against wargs.
I'm so going to punch a warg to death.
Okay, these wargs come riding by, and we're just going to do a group initiative. We're going to kind of flip it over between different systems. Someone roll a d10 for your group.
Sounds good.
Anyone.
Oh.
I think they go first.
They go first. This pack of riders comes by. Everyone's got chainmail except for Christopher, who's got field plate. 5.
Christian.
Yes. Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, it's one too many dice. Quantum Mech, you get hit by a warg rider as he passes by you for 3 damage.
Yeah, you all, oh god. I just realized how many hit points you have.
This is exactly the reason why I got a bow, because I was standing behind some.
Yeah, well, the
you
wargs
get
are
2
fast,
max
and they
hit
weren't that
points.
far away, and they close pretty quickly. And let's see, 30, 40, 50, and one comes up to attack Christian and hits him. Christian, roll a d8 for HP, and you take 4 damage.
Wait, why aren't we D10?
Because we were using the other system before.
Oh, okay.
We're mixing systems, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. Just everyone else roll the d8. Christian,
Including
What?
can you roll a 1d8 for HP? You got hit by a warg rider, and you take 4 damage.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh.
And then Archivist, you got critical.
Oh, well.
Oh boy.
Can we
Yeah.
assume we're at max hit points?
Yeah, everyone was at max.
Okay.
You take 5 damage from your crit, unfortunately, and you
At
need
least
to
I'm
make a
still
save
standing.
versus death. So d20
Hopefully
plus
still standing.
d20 plus 6.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Roll that d20 again.
Alright.
What happened? Oh.
Also, I want to hear a personal, intimate secret about your character.
Oh, that's true.
Mhm.
Yes.
Intimate secret about your character?
I once owned cats rather than dogs.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Who knows what happened to the cats?
But- no.
How let it go?
Alright, so.
Yeah, hold on. I just gotta check something.
I think I know what that advantage is. I have +3 health.
D10 for the location. Severity is 2d4. 4, 5. Severity, location 3. I think location 3 is like some sort of leg area. Hold on. let me go
Right
get it.
leg. Has to be right leg.
Right leg.
Yep.
He's getting a book.
How much HP did you have?
6.
6? Okay. So that leaves you at 1, actually.
Still standing.
Still more than me.
It's a hard life in a party of all fighters.
Here we go. Slashing versus humanoids. Left leg. Leg struck. Minor bleeding. 1/2 movement. Okay.
Minor bleeding. Doesn't that deal damage?
That deals
So-
damage. Every 10 rounds, you take 1 to 2 points of damage if you fail a saving throw versus death magic.
Oof.
Uh,
So you're not guaranteed dead yet.
No.
not quite.
And you can bind the wound and prevent it from taking damage pretty easily.
Hmm.
Good.
All right, and that's their turn. Party's turn.
I'll
So
Someone.
all the wargs are still around, or did they ride past?
They rode through you, but they didn't get to go very far before the round ended, so you can
Did
still
the
make an
warg-
attack.
Did the wargs have riders?
Yes, the riders were the
What
people
the-
to attack you with their swords.
Okay.
What
Can
are the
I-
riders?
They are orcs.
Okay.
Can I try and shoot one of the orcs?
Yeah. It would be d20 plus 2 for back attack.
Okay. Oh, yeah, flash. 14!
14 is it hits the armor and falls out. 15 is
Just
your
a
ma-
question.
Yes.
Would we be getting penalties for not being proficient?
You should be, but we're going to gloss over that for now.
All right.
I punch a warg.
All right, roll to hit. D20 plus 2 for back attack.
Ooh.
Nice.
Critical.
Yeah.
Nice.
Warg's
Single
about
crit.
to get bopped.
Yeah.
All right. What's the damage roll for?
For your spiked knuckles,
Yeah.
D6.
Ooh.
So 2d6 damage.
7.
Oh, well done.
Holy crap. You knock the warg out. You know, this rider slashes at you, hits you really hard as you crack the warg in the skull, and the warg just like passes out. The rider falls off of it, slams into the ground, sputters around.
I love fist weapons.
Did you just knock out a gigantic wolf?
Yes, you knocked out a warg in one punch.
He cast Fist.
Kami fist.
Oh, I've always wanted to do this. Can we use these special attacks from roleplay?
Totally.
What was the one that lowered your armor class and did something awesome?
Crushing blow.
A lot of them, all of them.
Way to be specific. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they all kind of lower your AC and did something awesome. Can you be more? What sort of awesome are you talking about? Are you talking about bonus to hit? Are you talking about half damage, but if you hit, you are likely to do it's an automatic critical effect? Are you talking about the ones that are an auto crit? Are you talking about the ones that
Let's go with auto crit. Go big or go home.
auto crit? How the hell did that work? Is Oh god, I've got to look up these rules. No one's
Making
no one's
work,
used them in roleplay. I made them for them.
which is exactly why I want to test them. You create a big system and no one uses it. Someone has to try it out
I
at least
agree.
once.
Otherwise, no one will remember the system at all. It makes me sad. I think it's in this document, which has to be opened with evil word.
What's the matter with word?
Let's see. Crushing blow. Penalty of 2 to your armor class. Lose all dex bonuses. Dex and shield benefits to AC until your attack resolves. Provoke an attack of opportunity by all creatures that threaten you immediately before the attack. If your attack succeeds, it is a critical hit. Further crits occur as per usual.
So they read past me, so nothing's threatening me, and I don't have a shield or dex bonuses. So this sounds optimal.
Yes.
So roll a d20 and anything
Plus 2 for back attack.
plus 2. Okay.
You miss.
Mhm.
Ah, you can always hope.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I can go. I'll try to hit a warg. Would I be getting a bonus
Back.
to hit because I'm using a halberd?
You give you bonus to hit from attacking from behind. I don't know if any bonus halberds get against wargs.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be setting up against a charge or something?
No, well, the charge already occurred, so it's no longer
Exactly.
effective. 16 is a hit. Roll for damage.
2d6, I think.
Sounds about right.
8.
Nice.
Ooh. You slash the warg way across the chest, and it is bleeding heavily. Its brown fur is now tinted red with blood. Is that everyone in the party?
think so.
Guess so.
Okay. And initiative then?
Most terrible.
Who's in the greatest danger?
I'm at 1 health. So I
Go
roll.
for it then.
I'm bleeding out.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about
Can
you.
people that are
Okay.
bleeding out roll? Might as well.
You're not my boss anymore.
On roll better than I did.
You want me to roll it, or you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, you guys go first.
Alright.
Okay. Are they still in range of attacks?
Yep.
All right. I will. What happened to the orc whose warg I just knocked out?
He tumbled off and away from the orc without taking any damage.
Would he be kind of like on the ground so I get a bonus on him?
No, he rolled really, really well on his recovery check.
Okay.
He's on his feet.
Well, I'll just walk up and punch him in the face.
Okay, roll the hit. D20, just flat D20.
15.
15's a hit. D6 damage.
Are you hitting the orc?
D6. I think he froze.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't matter. The orc had 1 HP, so he cracks the orc in the face. The orc, its head caves in, and it falls down to the ground dead.
Ouch.
Okay.
Can I try and take a more successful shot?
Yeah. Actually, should have gotten 2 attacks the last round. Well, no. Ugh, I don't know what system we're using anymore. These rules change so much. Go ahead to make a shot.
20 per d25 plus 2, isn't it?
Yeah, you're still doing back attack.
10.
Miss. Anyone else?
I'll go. I'll hit the warg from earlier.
Roll the hit.
17.
You finish slicing it open and it dies. Its
Yeah.
rider tumbles to the ground and gets slightly trapped underneath the dying warg.
So this rider is now prone, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to him and try to cave his skull in.
Okay.
So a D20 plus 4, 6.
I think on top of him, I'd say D20 plus 2.
For a prone target.
Yeah, but it's at the same time like in the middle of a battle, and it's not like he's just lying there waiting for you to come up to him and kill him. You know?
Okay, fair enough. That's a 19.
19 is a hit. 19's not a crit.
Oh, should have gone for the mighty blow or something again. What's the damage on this thing?
What's your weapon again?
I think I said war maul, but I could be wrong.
You said maul?
Entirely possible. You're not the only one sleep deprived here.
No idea. Here we go. Maul. 2d4 for medium creatures, d10 for large creatures.
And orcs are medium, so 2d4.
Yes.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That would-
You maul the orc in the face, and his head collapses in upon itself.
Neat.
Keep
Well,
going.
thanks for setting him up for me.
Is that everyone on the team?
I think
That's
so.
alive.
Get cut out.
Pressing fire
Did,
is doing well.
Did all my rolls go through and stuff?
Yeah, you killed him.
Yeah. You killed him.
No, nice.
Connor, you falling asleep?
Kind of.
It's all right.
Stay strong.
Stay strong, buddy. I'm
Dude, if I
struggling
had
too.
taken pain meds, I would have been out already.
Yeah.
Sobo can tell you that much.
No, it's 7:30 here. This is the hard hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got what? 2 wargs and 2 orcs?
They were 4 in the start. 4 of
Yeah,
each.
I got a warg and an orc. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
I killed 2. No, I killed 1 warg.
All right, so their turn. They circle around and come back for another pass. And they badly miss. Initiative.
Using the most power.
I think you're still at 1 HP, so
Yeah, I roll it.
Roll enough good.
Reroll, Ty.
Oh, another yawn.
All right, you guys go first.
how's Jeff holding up in terms of negative health?
He's bleeding out 1 HP around.
So he got hit. So 2 rounds. So he's at -3.
Sure.
Think.
3 as that too. So
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, you got knocked to not -1 and then 2 turns past, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone near me? Enemies, that is.
Well, isn't there 1 more orc on foot?
Yeah, they just ridden past you again. You can probably,
Okay.
with a couple of quick strides, chase after it and swing your halberd into one. Except you didn't get a halberd, you got a sword, right?
To me.
Yeah.
I thought he used
Fist weapons.
Fist weapon,
Yeah.
right, fist weapon.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go up and punch a warg.
Okay, roll the hit. D20.
Do I get back attack or?
No, not on this guy.
Okay.
17's a hit. Jesus. D4 damage.
Is it D4 or D6?
D6.
I rolled
I'm sorry.
D6 last
Yeah,
time.
D6.
Okay. 6.
Nice.
Nice shot on the warg. It stumbles with the punch, but doesn't die.
Okay.
Is that everyone?
Did I go?
I have no idea.
I don't think I did. I was just asking about Jeff's health. I haven't
No.
actually.
Yeah.
You did
I
it.
I was the only one that
I haven't
attacked.
either. So.
Yeah. Oh,
So let's try to finish off that walk that took 6 damage.
Okay.
And do I get a back attack here or?
No.
No, wait, what? Never mind.
Roll the hit. No back attack.
16?
16's a
Nice.
hit. Wow, nice.
2d4, 4, 5.
Very nice. The warg is badly wounded on both sides of its flank. One is raked open by clawed fists, and the other is bashed open with maul, or bashed in with maul.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Roll the hit.
Let's hope this goes a bit better.
Flat D20.
+2 or just?
Nothing. Nope. The arrow flies way overhead, misses everything.
One day I will hit something.
Try punching it then. It seems to work fine.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go. I'll attack an orc.
Okay, roll a hit. Miss. 15 is your 2 hit number on orcs.
All right.
Okay. Initiative.
Let Jeff go. He's bleeding out.
Oh yeah.
Negative 4.
I think
Yes.
so.
Someone needs to patch him up soon.
Yeah, soon.
Soon.
Someone rolling initiative.
Soon. Trademark.
Yeah, Jeff is.
Go for it, Jeff.
Oh, roll for initiative.
Yeah, D10.
No, it's not. Dang it.
Flash roll. Nope, they go first.
Okay.
Well, the wargs take off. The 2 remaining ones take off, leaving the one dazed rider kind of stammering and looking around for a weapon. But when he sees how outnumbered he is, he quickly surrenders.
Englishman, quick, shoot the
I
we
shoot
can
a
walk
warg
in.
that's running away. Because I
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Could
He's
I shoot
shooting the
one
one
of the
running
orcs
away.
that's running away?
Yeah, you could get a couple shots off.
Let's have a go then. Let's see
Do
what
it.
we can do.
D20 plus 2, and you can get 3 shots off before it's out of range, or before it's
Okay.
around the corner or something.
So I'll just do 3d20 then.
Okay, sure.
One of those is really injured, right?
Yes.
Would it move any slower or?
No.
Um,
One hit.
I
1 hit,
16.
1 fail.
Okay.
Alright,
So,
so-
16, 6, and a
88
1.
and
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
roll a d8 for damage.
um, 8, 7.
Oh wow.
nice.
Yeah, you hit the wounded warg, and it collapses underneath its owner.
Yes, first hit this game.
And then make a saving throw versus death for your
Oh, is that a
critical one.
d20?
Yeah.
And now he drops the bow.
Natural.
Oh, what-
no,
Um,
D.
You are missing the D. You are missing a D from that 20.
Yeah.
Huh.
2. You failed badly. You snap your bowstring, and you have no more bowstring.
Well, I guess we're going back to my bowstring.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point, the overcast clouds start to become more ominous, and it starts to rain.
I asked if
Go
there's
back.
any reason.
I don't like this rain. Last time this happened, that I remember getting hit by lightning. So let's go back.
I asked if there's any reason to keep the to let the orc who's surrendered go.
See if he knows anything.
I'll patch up Jeff.
Okay.
And I'll give my sword to the Englishman whose name I can't remember right
It's
now.
fine. I've got a sword.
Okay.
You do?
Well,
Okay.
I'll talk to the orc and ask why they're out here terrorizing the land.
We are trying to reinforce our orcs brethren to the southwest.
All right. I see. Do you know what happened to these orcs? I say with a grin on my face. Huh. Okay, well, I would advise you to go back to your little orc camp or wherever you reside and tell them it would be unwise to continue rampaging around these parts or they will all end up like you.
By the way, whilst this is going
I
on,
would
I'm
cut
just
off a
picking up
limb.
my arrows that I can collect.
Okay. You collect all but 3.
All but 3. Okay, so I have 27.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see if I can loot any stuff on them?
Yeah, but do you have any backpacks to carry the stuff in?
I don't know. We were told to that we needed to collect, I guess, the heads of the people we came out to kill to get our reward. So I assume we would have brought something to carry them in.
Okay. Sure.
They have a standard-sized burlap sack.
Yeah.
Were we getting extra gold per head or for the job in total?
I think it was just gold per head because we didn't really talk to anybody specifically about payment for the job in total.
Yeah, just hack off as many heads as possible, I guess.
Yeah, what about this orc then? And I point to the one we're questioning.
Um,
I think they could.
it doesn't matter either way to me. I'd like for him to go back and maybe prevent his fellow orcs from coming back and terrorizing the lands again, if possible.
Yeah.
But
Do you have any
I
money?
love money anyway.
Alternatively, we could bring back a live orc as a captive.
we could also do that. I'm not sure if they're looking for live orcs.
Do you have any money on you, orc? Or anything of value?
He says, nodding to one of the orcs that's lying nearby.
I guess we go. Someone goes and loots that orc.
Okay.
I
Who loots-
wonder which one's slightly obscene.
Who
I need one.
loots the orc?
Doesn't matter to me.
I
I guess you would, since you asked.
Okay.
What's on the orc?
Exina?
Yep.
Yep. You go up and loot the orc. As you're picking stuff off of it, you hear a voice in your head as you pick up its sword.
Ooh,
Hello? Hello? testing, 1, 2, 3. Like, just hold my hand up to my ear. Hello?
Hello. Where have you been?
Who is this?
I look confused.
I'm your
You're not trying
sword.
to sell me. You're not trying to sell me something because I don't want it.
Why would I sell you something?
I don't know. That's what people normally do when they start talking inside my head.
What are you
I was
talking about?
I don't.
Why
worry.
don't you ever say anything that makes sense to me?
What?
You're always just being so ridiculous. You know, it's not that we don't have enough time together as it is. So why the hell do you spend all your time talking about people trying to sell you things when they're talking inside of your head? I should be the only voice you hear inside of your head. Who else has been talking to you?
Look, I've had a big complicated day. I'm not sure if I'm high. I'm not sure if
Oh,
I've been.
you've
put on
had a big
drugs.
complicated day. What about me? I was slammed into a person wearing plate mail. Do you know how hard that hurts?
Look, I'm sorry.
You know,
about this.
if you really cared about me, you would take care of me better.
Look, I'm different to your previous owner.
It's
I'm a
okay.
new
I love you
person.
for who you are. No one else is going to take you away from me ever again.
Okay, I will stand by your side, and I won't hit you into plate mail.
That's okay. You can do it if you want. I love you.
Okay, thanks, sword.
Is all this happening in his head, or is he just talking out loud?
He's
just talking
unused to
out
this.
loud. I
like to say
He's
both.
kind of talking out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're
Okay,
just
so
staring at him like,
I assume you're a magic sword. The fact that you're talking.
I start backing off from the crazy person.
Guys, this sword is
You
talking
don't remember
to me.
that I'm magic?
No, I'm a new person, remember? I'm not your previous owner. I'm a new owner that's gonna love you for who you are.
Forever and ever and ever.
Yes, forever and ever and ever. Yes. So, shall we head back to the town? Do you actually know exactly what specialties you have? Or
I specialize in making you happy and loving you forever
I make you happy all night long.
and ever. Says a little bit more menacingly.
okay then, sword. Thanks. Just like tap it
Like
on
my
its head.
previous owner, you'll probably die with your hand wrapped around me.
Okay.
I guess while this is going on, we're just cutting off warg heads and stuff and getting ready to go back.
What do you do with the orc that you had captured? Or the orc you had captured?
Isn't it obvious they torture him by making him hold the sword?
I mean, I kind of want to just keep a hold of this sword. It seems useful, and I don't want other people. Yes, I don't want other people knowing exactly what it does, because at the moment I just seem mad.
Yes, because talking out loud to a sword that does nothing to us doesn't seem mad.
Yes. The moment I just seemed slightly obscene.
Seriously, you started talking like to a telemarketer and then started blabbing on about something, and now you're attempting to avoid looking mad.
Yes. Okay, sword. Do you want to replace my other sword? Because my other sword is.
Who's your other sword?
What?
Who is your?
doesn't have
You
enough.
have another sword?
I had another sword.
What? I thought I was the only one for you. I thought I was the only one you'd ever been with.
Now you're my only sword.
What? There were more before me? I want to know everything about them. Every little fucking detail. Right now.
Well, I got it a day ago. I never hit anything with it. I never used it. It was just
What?
as
Did you
kind
think
of
too
a
much
backup.
of it to never touch it? Did you hold
I
it up
will
on a
never-
pedestal?
No. You know what? Here it is, and I just drop it on the floor.
Doesn't look like much.
Exactly, it isn't. It's not worth my time. It's not worth yours. You
Bitch.
don't need to. Okay. Are we okay now, or is everything good?
You never say anything nice to me anymore. Why is that?
I love you, sword thing.
So, I guess
This
while
is still out loud.
All right, so this conversation continues while you head back to town.
we forget
Oh,
completely about
I-
the orc because of this, and we just
Also-
let him back to his friends.
Also, I grab his other sword and cross.
When your sword sees him pick up your old sword, it throws a fucking temper tantrum and starts accusing you of having your friend pick it up behind her
No,
back
no,
so
no.
that
I
that you could have it later.
Look, I just turn around and I just say, "Drop that sword." You do not know what is going on inside my head. You have no idea what I am going through. Drop that sword and do not pick it up.
I look at the sword, go, but you like this one so much, I keep it safe just for you. And,
No.
my bad.
Make a saving throw. Make a saving throw versus death.
Who, me?
Yeah, Xena, make a saving throw versus death.
Oh, God. Okay. Cross your fingers.
D20, and you want to roll like a 17 or higher.
15.
Oh,
15. You fail. You get such a pounding headache that you fall unconscious from all the yammering and all the
Well,
shit that you get
actually,
inside of your head.
Actually, it's 14 for warriors level 1 to 2. It's 14.
Saving throw versus death? What? No.
That's-
Oh, so you're right. Saving throw versus spell is 17. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
fucking
you so
done.
much.
I was gonna say now you have two.
Be on it.
Damn. I
just
have never been
survived.
told like that ever. Yeah, 14 is a saving throw. Hot damn.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good. No, you're fine.
You know, that is a spell one. I know because I barely made it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know. It's the sort of like, you know, been up for some million hours, and I got my saving throws turned around.
Oh, don't worry. It's perfectly normal. If
Yeah.
you could remember all of the rules every time, I'd be incredibly impressed.
I normally do. I'm just
Thank
a little
you.
bit. I'm a little bit tired.
You've been up 40 hours. You're allowed to be.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So you managed to convince the sword eventually that he's just
Yeah.
screwing with you. He's trying to put a wedge between the two of you because he is jealous of her, and you guys have to put up with him talking to this sword as if it's a really, really jealous and overly attached girlfriend, all the way back to town. You
So
turn
glad I'm
in your
unconscious.
orc heads for a
By the
reward.
way, chat, you need to make fan art of this. If I do not receive fan art of that sword, we need that sword.
I'm just gonna ask Turian if the sword has a name.
Sword,
And
by
if
the
it
way, what's
starts
your
with
name?
A.
You've already forgotten my name? Really?
No, you never told me.
Oh, I wouldn't have told you my name. I know your name's
No,
Tyrion.
Yeah, my
Why
name's
don't you just know
Tyrion.
this about me? I just know it about you. You never told me your name, and I still know it.
Yeah, but that's because you're inside my head.
Yeah, and you're inside my head. Are you not inside my head? Do we not
Am
have
I?
the same connection? Do we not? Does this not? Do you not care about me the way I care about you?
Look, I care about you, but I do not have the same abilities as you.
Yes, you do. You're just not trying. You just don't care enough.
Okay, I'm gonna try and look into its mind.
You have no fucking idea what she's talking about.
Oh dear. Look,
Yeah.
so I can refer to you by name.
So as this is happening, you guys are walking back to town to get this. You see a man dressed all in black armor, kind of riding past you guys on a horse, and he looks over at I forget your name. What's your Tyrion? As
Yeah.
Tyrion's like talking, sort of like, no. I mean, he kind of looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I know what you mean, man," and then just keeps riding past you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let the lady sword have one if it needs treat.
All right, and it has been more than an hour. It's been an hour and a half, almost. Also, I don't think that there's anything else to do with the storyline. I think we're done. I think this is the end of our one shots episode. I don't know
that
what
we have
happened
that
here.
sword, I don't think we're going anywhere, even if there was somewhere to go.
Now that we
Yeah.
slaughtered some chickens, attacked a lich,
I
got run over by spiders, won a bet, killed some orc riders,
What a
and
bet with a
got-
three-legged chihuahua.
There's your fan art, dude.
Yeah.
There's your fan
I
art.
think we.
Ah,
I think we
yes,
have a pretty
thank you.
great party. You gotta
Thanks, guys.
next time.
2D Soldier, that was the thing. Oh, well, I tried, and they fucking killed all the wargs. It's not my fault. I tried to get them robbed, but you know what? It's too late. They killed them. So, sorry. Involving the blacksmith? What? The fuck? Oh, yeah, I totally
Oh.
forgot. You show back up at after doing everything, and you find out that Stumpy got
in the
stuck in
smithing
some
accident.
armor, and in the process of trying to get it unstuck, he ran off and accidentally slipped on something and landed in a puddle of molten iron and was burned to death.
Oh.
Stumpy.
Yeah,
Can liches
the
get
blacksmith
tetanus?
apologizes severely and offers to give you one of the dog armors for free.
By the way,
Oh,
blacksmith.
now that I have a dog to put it on, that's great. I'm gonna make
You're welcome.
good use out of this.
Blacksmith, could you possibly identify what's wrong with this sword?
He picks up the
you
sword.
Did you
Yeah,
just say what's
what's-
wrong with the sword while holding it?
He like picks up the sword, looks at it.
Mm.
His eyes kind of go up, and then he just kind of like puts it through his throat and falls to the ground.
And then I take the sword out
Yeah.
and take his money.
Yeah, that's it. He couldn't put up with it. That's it for one shots, guys.
GG.
My creative juices have been very sapped right now. This is like the worst time to do one shots in the world. Good game. Can everyone give a big round of applause for our players for putting up with all the crap that I just threw at them? This was just the most
And the
ridiculous
sword.
episode ever. And the
Best
sword.
sword ever. Whoever donated that, shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
that sword.
Well done, guys.
sword.
Well freaking done.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the stream down for a moment just so this VOD is cut up nicely so I can cut it up later for YouTube and blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to bring the stream back up, and I guess we're going to keep playing games because there's still another 31 hours-ish. 30 hours and 42 minutes left in the stream.
Oh god.
So let's...
It's gonna be a long ride.
Yeah, I almost died during one shots. I was literally falling asleep for a few
Yeah.
moments there. If you
So-
couldn't tell.
So what you're saying is, you and I, we both almost fell asleep.
Yeah, that was bad. But I'm awake now. I got a second wind. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Bringing the stream down. I'll bring it back up in a bit. See you guys soon.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yep.